All right, guys, we still have several more super chats, but we need to go ahead and jump into this video. We'll get back to the rest of these later. All right, guys, you ready to have your minds blown out the back of your skulls?
Ready to say Shahada. This is 3 years going.
Guys, everyone is watching. We've been using the Islamic dilemma for a long time. I've been using it for probably almost 20 years now. Probably almost 20 years I've been using that. And we've been asking these guys for responses. And when they respond, it's always, always, always a disaster. But now we've got the greatest of the great, the best of the best at temporary marriage, but also at Dawa. So we've got Mohammed Hijab. What's wrong with you guys? He is. He was able to pull it off for a long time. Here we go. We're going to check out Mohammed Hijab's response to the Islamic dilemma and his commercial for various things. Here we go.
Brothers and sisters, let me introduce you to Norway. This is a European country.
Wait, it's a European country?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Norway's in Europe? That's crazy.
Huh. You learned something.
Already learning.
I thought it was South Africa.
I thought it was a really
America, South Africa, something.
I thought it was on Mars.
Where the vast majority of people have become irreligious. There are 200,000 Muslims of a population of about 5 million, and most of these 200,000 Muslims have no idea how to explain Islam to their non-Muslim friends and neighbors.
Well, to be fair, the greatest da'i of our time can't answer the Islamic dilemma, so I wouldn't fault them for not knowing how to lay out a case.
I think this is the mosque or the center that they've been funding for like 10 years now.
200 years and it never ever gets finished.
Yeah. Wait, isn't that weird?
It's like this endless pit of money that all the Muslims just keep funding, and they never actually end up finishing the project.
Must get like funneled into like hotels or something. I don't know.
If you want to fund all my muta wives, this is necessary for the Dawa. The Dawa. No, but seriously, this means a couple things. Like, we've done lots of fundraisers over the years. Just the most recent one I think we did was for a guy who's an ex-Muslim, and they put a hit out on him, and he was in a dangerous area, and he needed to relocate not only himself but his entire family because they were coming after them all. And we did it, and it was covered. It was covered almost instantly. So what's going on here? If these guys can spending years trying to get one thing covered, it's either a scam and they're just siphoning off the money to cover all their mutawives or something like that, or it's saying something about the ummah. The ummah just isn't generous. This isn't very generous in giving, and you have to actually, it'll take them 20 years to fund a project.
Well, I think they're getting lots of money for other things. I mean, Mohammed Hijab in Ali Dawa just made like £500,000 during Ramadan
for a plastic prayer mat, with some captions on it that you can find online.
Prayer mat is leading people to Jesus. Wow.
And just so you know, every donation of £200 funds one hotel night with one of my mutawives. So you could, if you're wealthy, you could fund 5 mutawives, 10 of my mutawives. Think about all the dawah you would be helping me do. It's stressful. I need a stress release. What is this stuff, man?
That needs to change. Allah sent his messenger to call people to eternal success. And that is why Muslims in Norway are now establishing a masjid and dawah center to enhance the Norwegian dawah. But they cannot do this alone. We need to support them.
We need more.
We need money.
We need more women to convert to be our mutawives.
If you donate to this cause, you will inshallah reap the rewards of thousands of Muslims coming
Thousands of mutawives
back to Islam, and many of those will become du'at and invite to Islam.
will be our future mutawives.
You will share in the rewards.
Mutawives.
You will share
All those shahadas and good.
He makes it too easy.
Come, inshallah. So click the link and donate now and share the video for extra reward.
Extra reward. We all know what this extra reward happy ending is. Oh boy. What is this religion, man? What is this religion? Okay. All right. Well, that's the video, ladies and gentlemen. That's his
that's
response.
No, that's it.
That's what we were waiting for.
We'll go home now.
Wow. I'm ready.
I found it persuasive. I think it's pretty good.
I'm ready.
It's got me
Who's
stumped.
gonna donate? Who's gonna?
Can I repeat after someone?
Yeah. So, in short, ladies and gentlemen, we present an argument called the Islamic dilemma that the Quran affirms our scriptures, and yet the Quran contradicts our scriptures, and the Quran therefore self-destructs. Because if we have the reliable word of God, Islam is false because it contradicts what we have. If we don't have the reliable word of God, then Islam is false because it says we have the reliable word of God. So either way, you got a problem there. So we use this argument, and the response is, but that can't be true, because if the Islamic dilemma was true, it would mean that Islam is false. And if Islam is false, where would I get all my muta wives? And that's the actual response that you just saw there. So donate for the muta wives, and this proves that the Islamic dilemma is false.
Right.
Sadly, hijab is not done. It only goes downhill from here.
That's the pinnacle of the response.
That was the best part of the response.
Who cares about the Islamic dilemma if you have all these muta wives?
Exactly.
See, who cares?
See, Chris gets it. Chris gets it. Chris about to convert.
Even Christians are seeing it. Seeing the heart. See?
They understand the hikmah.
A flight to Norway.